Good morning, happy Monday again. Weeks fly so fast. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I can't remember now which number of week this one is. Can you remember? Is it the third one? Is it the fourth one? I've really lost track already. They go past so quickly. It's really amazing. Instructions for this week. As you must know already, I'm sure you know about that. I sent your parents a mail on Friday explaining how we're going to start working now from this week on, okay? Maybe in a few more days there's another change, I don't know. But for the moment, this is going to be the way. Mondays, you're going to receive videos and activities to do at home. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to meet in Zoom classes. We're adding one more day, yeah? And Friday, videos and activities to do at home, okay? So, 2 days of videos, 3 days of Zoom classes. Different days we'll be doing different things. We'll be having math, we'll be having English, we'll be having science, we'll be having PD as well. We'll go mixing up different things so we can see all the things we need to see, right? So, 5 days in the week, 2 days of video, 3 days of Zoom classes. Don't worry, as every day I will be reminding you, I will be telling you if there are any changes or if not, okay? So, don't panic, everything's okay, yes? Good, okay. Today we're going to start with math class for today, Monday, math class, English class, and history class. We're going to do some changes in our schedule, yeah? We used to have history on Wednesdays. Now, for this week, we're going to do it on Monday. We're going to change science for another day, okay? So, today we're going to do a super fun activity. It's called a timeline. This sounds similar to something we were seeing in math. Who can remember that? It's a very similar word. Yes, the number line. But these two have two different things. This one, Miss Kim always says, answers are here, is related to numbers. Yes or no? Right? It's a line where we have to put numbers in. And what could be a timeline? Why are timelines so important? Anybody? Well, yes, timelines, different to number lines. It's a line. Yeah, the same as the number line. It's a line. But where they give me dates, important dates. Yeah? Main dates in somebody's life. In the history of a country, maybe. In the history of a continent. Groups of animals. Okay? Depending what we're talking about. What kind of dates, years, months they're giving me, okay? So today we're going to build together our own personal timeline. What does this mean? That your timeline is going to have special dates that have been special in your lives, okay? For example, the first important day in my life was when I was born, yeah? And that was in 1981. In 1981, Miss Kim was born. That is a super important day for my timeline. There is where my timeline starts, because that was the first year that I appeared in this world. So it's super important, isn't it? Then another important date is this one, for example. 1992. In 1992, look, yeah, Miss Kim is old, right? Yeah. In 1992, I was living in Argentina. And that year, we came to live in Chile. So it's a super important date because I left one type of living. I left my family behind. I only came with mommy, daddy, and my brother. I left my cousins, I left my aunts, I left my uncles, I left my grandmother. I left them in Argentina, and we came here to live a different life, a new life. So it's super, super important, right? Another important date in my life is this one. 1999. In 1999, Miss Kim finished school. She was 18 years old, yeah? And she finished school. She was going into university now. That is a super important date for me. Remember, these are important days, important years for you, okay? This year is super important for me, yeah? Another important year, this one. A very important year. I'm going to put it up here because I've got many, many dates. 2005 was the first year that I started as a real teacher. I had gone to university, yeah? I had finished my degree, and this was the first year I started working as a real teacher. Long time ago, right? Yeah. Quite a lot of years ago. And you want to know what? You want to guess to what year class did I start in? Yeah, I started in year 3. I've always been in year 3 and year 4. But my very first year ever to be working in was the year 3, just like now in Chartwell. Another important year, super important year for me. 2011. I got married. Yeah, I got married. That is super important in my life. Yeah? 2012. My eldest son was born. I was mummy for the first time. That is a super important event in somebody's life, isn't it? Then, 2016. I was mummy for a second time. My little guy that's running around the house somewhere, he was born in 2016. Yeah, super impressive, isn't it? And another important year, 2020. You know why? Because I started at Chartwell. This is my first year at Chartwell, and that is a very important event in my life. Yeah? So as you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different years, which were super. There are a lot more as well, but I'm just sticking to the most important ones, okay? So the first one, it is when I was born. Yeah. The second one, when I moved country. When I finished school. Yeah. When I started working. Got married. Mummy for the first time. Mummy for the second time. and when I started working at Chartwell. Super important dates. Yes? So now it's your turn. On a paper, remember, any paper, anything you've got at home, you're going to build your own timeline. Remember, starting from the year you were born, because before that, your life didn't exist. You weren't here, right? We didn't exist before the year we were born. So our timeline starts from the year we were born. Maybe you can also put moving country, right? Or maybe a year you got sick and that was important for you. Maybe a year where a cousin or uncles got married or had babies, or your brothers and sisters were born, right? Or maybe the year your favorite movie appeared and that's important for you, or your favorite game appeared. There are lots of important dates in our life. There are lots of important years in our life, right? I know that you can put your first year in Chartwell, for example, just like me. Yeah? But I'm sure you guys are not going to have when you got married. You're not married yet. Or when you had your first baby, you're not having babies yet, right? So that information won't be in your timeline. But yes, other important things, okay? And on Tuesday, in our Zoom class, we're going to share that information. I'm going to do this one on a big poster so all of you can see, okay? And we can share our information, our timeline with everybody, okay? So, gonna have a nice break. See you in a little while. We're continuing with math. Yes? Bye, guys.